Turn the TV off, please.
Oh, you know how to turn on shit. You hit the right button and everything.
It says power.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say I don't say power on there. Anyway, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. Yes, it is Friday afternoon. We are recording on Friday afternoon. It is snowing like a big bitch out here, and I'm kind of mad because I'm like, I hope this don't delay my flight because I'm getting to Atlanta tomorrow. I'm getting to Atlanta, and I'm going to see Janet's show, and I'm going to meet Janet. I'm going to put that in the air. I'm going to meet Janet on Sunday.
It's supposed to stop like early tonight, so it's not going to snow until tomorrow.
But you know how them roads be all slick and stuff like that, and there could be airport delays, and they stopping planes flying. I don't want none of that to happen.
What time do you leave?
I leave at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Well, hopefully everything's clear.
Yeah, I'm hoping because the way it's just been snowing and snowing and snowing and snowing and snowing and snowing. And if you're watching the Scorpion Show for the first time, I hope that you click the subscribe button. Shout out to everyone who watched our video from earlier this week. I know that some people, you know, they were a little bit upset with what you had to say on the video, but you stopped right in the, you know, so we didn't lose no subscribers, thank God, because I know how some of y'all could be.
People were upset what I had to say? Yeah, but that's a first.
Yeah, but you stopped. Right? When you said let me stop, you stopped at the right time. Thank God. You know.
Yeah.
And
let me stop.
And then we did our
because I felt him. I felt him. He said, Mikkel, hush it. Because they ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it, so hush up. And that's what I did. I bought this shirt that says it's better it's best to not it's somewhere along the lines like it's better to know little or something like that. Basically with the shirt is basically saying shut the fuck up. Know when to shut up. Yeah. And when I saw it I said, oh, this is a perfect shirt.
Well, why you didn't get it?
I did. Oh. I just said I got a shirt.
Oh. My mom said, I thought she said saw a shirt. No. But yeah,
I probably did, but I meant I got the shirt.
So earlier this week we did our sponsors only live stream. We did it on Wednesday. Shout out to everybody that came through. We had some great conversation. We talked about some stuff where I was like, I'm going to do a new segment because I feel like it's something that I love and stuff like that, and we don't really have those conversations on our show like that no more. But we had a whole long conversation about Kelly Rowland. And I was getting like, I mean, that conversation went from like, ooh, I just want to say something right quick. It went from 1 minute to like a 30-minute conversation. And then they started, she started talking about Sokos in New York City, and or in Brooklyn. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, we gotta go. We really gotta go. So we had a good time. Shout out to everybody that came through, called in, and was talking with us. If you just become a sponsor, I haven't checked the new sponsors to our show, but if you did sponsor our show, you'll be getting your shout out next Tuesday when we return. But I do want to give a shout out to the following people who have either sponsored or re-sponsored us. You want to read them off?
Re-sponsor?
Yeah, because sometimes like if it, you know, they do the one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So the names, these sponsors for today are Subartistic. Is that what it is? Subartistic. Rachel Harold. Where do y'all get these names from? These are names like Subartistic, Rachel Harold, MJ Pookie, I Am Flay, Black Orchid TV, Amari Baines, Kayla Coffee, Carla Moore, and Savito Blake. So shout out to you all for
sponsoring our channel. And so we're over 120 sponsors. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for sponsoring our channel. If you have not sponsored our channel yet and you would like to, it's $4.99. There should be a sponsor button on your screen. Now if you are on an iPhone, you still cannot sponsor us through the iPhone. You have to go to a desktop computer or an Android device. But once you sponsor us through the Android or the Elect or desktop, you'll be able to go on your iPhone and come to the community section and chat with us, and you'll still get all the perks of a sponsor to the Scorpion Show. So let's jump right in, because this week, you know, everybody has been, let me link all these girls together. 1, 2, 3. Everybody's been talking about this sexual assault stuff. It's not going to go away, okay? It's not going to go away. We're going to be hearing stuff for a long time. Now, I can say that, you know, as much as I'm glad to hear everybody speaking up and speaking out, it's like, I don't want to say that because then I don't want nobody to come at me. But it's like every day you hear about somebody new.
Well, say it.
And I don't know if these companies are really doing investigations like they should be. I'm not sure.
Is that what you didn't want?
No,
because I was thinking the same thing.
Like, 'cause now I'm starting to not believe, like, everything, like, not every, but you want everybody to tell their story because you don't want to be like, no, I don't believe you. But
this is what I want. Okay, so Tavis Smiley is one of the newest people. Mm-hmm. I want, if Tavis Smiley it was said that he sexually assaulted someone, I don't want it to be said Monday and then Tuesday he's fired. Mm-hmm. I want it to be said Monday and then they do a thorough investigation of it. And then the following week or however long it takes for the investigation, then fire him. Even if it takes a day. But don't fire him on Monday and then because earlier that day or yesterday somebody said that they sexually assaulted him. And then you guys don't even check to make sure it's true.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
PBS
that's what I don't
an
want.
independent investigation.
Well, then they must have found something.
They didn't tell him.
Well, then they must have found something. And they must have didn't tell him so he wouldn't be able to hide and delete something.
I mean, that's just... But I'm not putting it past none of these men. Nobody. I'm not putting it past nobody. You talking about you've been in this industry for 30 years. You mean to tell me in 30 years you never been touched anybody inappropriately or said anything?
Well, that's not...
But I don't think you should be fired. I mean, we all be... I don't know. Because it's like... I don't know. Now, if you raping people, like they say Russell Simmons is doing, or if you touching people and they don't like you touching them, like, and you just constantly doing it, or having sex with them to make them keep their job like they were saying Tavis did, then... yeah, you definitely gotta go.
But see,
but it's like, did we get a chance to hear his side at all? Do these companies want to hear anything?
Well, if they found proof, it's like, why do we need to hear your side of the story when we know that we have the proof that you did it? But this is my thing. I think one of the reasons why these companies are open it.
Yeah, it's just like
open it.
Yeah, it's
you still hot?
I'm alright. I can't feel the cold air. I feel some of it.
I feel it. Lord knows I feel it. I think one of the reasons why these companies are getting rid of these people because they don't want that. First of all, these companies are trying to have a zero tolerance,
yeah.
which they should. But they don't. But they also don't want to, even if it's not rape, even if they inappropriately touch somebody or say something, they don't want to keep these people on board and then think for the next person to come that, oh, it's okay for me to inappropriately say something or touch somebody, just as long as I don't rape them, I'll still be able to keep my job. I'll just be suspended. Like, they don't want that. Because if that's the case, then it's just going to keep going and going and going. Yeah. They're trying to nip it in the bud.
Yeah, I mean, they got to come up with a new policy or something.
Why?
I'm saying, like, because...
Did you not hear what I just said?
Yeah,
They're trying to fire them so that it won't continue to happen.
But I mean, do that mean they can never have a job? Like, cause I'm thinking, like, do they ever work again?
Well, see, if Tavis Smiley worked for who?
PBS.
If PBS fired Tavis Smiley having a job in the future has nothing to do with PBS.
It doesn't.
No.
Right, but so then it's like all of these, like, because listen, it's so hot right now.
Tavis Smiley and all of these men who have committed crimes that are guilty of them, they should have thought about that before they committed the crime.
Yeah, I want to hear more details on Tavis Smiley. Because, like, with Matt Lauer now, I'm like, girl, bye.
Right.
I don't care if you ever work again. I need to hear some of these stories. But these women that's coming up, especially against Russell Simmons, saying that he raped them, I'm like, you can't have a career no more. And he was one of the people that tried to tell, what you call him, don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. Leave it alone. Terry Crews. Yeah. He sent him an email. Oh, no, bitch, now since you want to hush people, somebody came out on you. And it's scary. It's like, what do all of y'all people in Hollywood be doing?
It's the power. It's not even necessarily Hollywood. Yeah. It's about having that power. You can have. It's the power that they have. And because they have the money, they have the fame, they have that celebrity, it's like, I'm untouchable. So therefore, nobody's never going to believe you. And that's why a lot of these women don't come out right away, because it's like, who on earth is going to believe me? You know what I mean? Like, but my thing is, this is what's crazy to me. We have this whole thing going on right now with these men in Hollywood that are being accused of this sexual harassment, and a lot of people, especially on social media, are all for these people
Being
losing their
fired,
job.
yeah.
But my thing is, where were these same people when Bill Cosby was accused? Because these same people who want all these other people to be fired were supporting Bill Cosby. But now they're all on the Me Too bandwagon.
Because it seemed like it was an agenda against Bill Cosby.
No, it didn't seem like that to me. It seemed like,
I mean,
especially
it's
when
like
I heard Bill Cosby out of his own mouth
40
say
people.
how he drugged women on Larry King back in 1994, and that clip is on YouTube.
Yeah, he said it, but that don't mean that he did it to every last one of them.
But I don't care if he did it to 1.5 of them. He did it, and he shouldn't have did it.
I'm sure he did. Most, but not all. That's what I believe.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have did it at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because he raped one person doesn't mean, oh, well, he only raped one person, so it doesn't.
It's not okay to rape nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah, I already know that.
Right. But I'm saying that a lot of people were so in support of Bill Cosby, but it's like now, oh, everybody who's being accused should be fired.
Yeah, but there came a time once that trial happened that, yeah, we knew that Bill was guilty.
No, of course. And I said this in the past, too. I don't believe Bill Cosby did that to all those women.
But you gotta have that.
But I mean, come on now. Especially when these women were coming out and then Bill Cosby admitted it out of his own mouth, how he used to drug women back in the day. My thing is, what on earth was he drugging them for?
Yeah, I don't know. The power. But see,
what was he drugging them for? If he wasn't doing something sexual, what was he drugging them for?
What hurt that lady's case is like, if you saying Bill Cosby did this to you, why did you keep going back? Why did you keep having these conversations with him? You so hurt, you want all of this money. Why did you keep going back?
There was a situation like... Shit like that happens.
Yeah.
It happens. And the same thing you just said was the same thing I was saying. Like, what the fuck? Well, then, if that's the case, why she kept going back in there? But some people do, and you'll never understand why they're doing it. But to me, so I definitely. But it's like without the hardcore proof, it's like, what do you want to fucking do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Allegations.
Because it's just your word
you don't
against
have
theirs,
no
and it was just a two of y'all. You see what I'm saying? But I agree with you. Then why the fuck were you going back in there? But
yeah, he kept this relationship going with the girl. He done had a conversation with her mother. Like, what's going on now is like, you already got what you wanted in the first place. Now you coming back and you want more money?
wait, who we talking about?
You talking about Bill Cosby?
Oh,
Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby. You know? But yeah, and then you got the guy Mario Batali from The Chew.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you thought somebody wanted that? You tried.
Well, if he pay him,
Well,
have you seen these people who pay?
why, yeah. I'm trying to get paid. How you doing?
Not
That's why I'm going out of town.
Yeah, I know.
Let me
I know. Oh, you think I took them? Oh, come on. And you're going to Atlanta?
Let me stop. Let me stop being a mess.
Yo, no, you're not stopping.
Oh, yeah,
you are
I'm
going to be a mess. Yeah, I know.
No, I'm not going to be a mess.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not going to have time.
Hey, yes, you
I'm
are.
not going to have. It's a hit it and
Don't
quit
let
it weekend.
hit it and quit it. That's right. And don't let you meet Janet because you're going to really be
Woo!
You're going to be open.
Baby,
They're going to have you wide open. Cloud nine, wide
Nobody able to tell me.
They're going to have him face
nothing.
down, ass
I'm
up.
talking about every freaking social media platform will have me and her picture on.
Just make sure every freaking social media platform don't have you face down, ass up.
Because that's the way I like to fuck.
Because you might get a little too excited.
But not on me, you're not doing
a
that
little
today.
too tipsy, and then let somebody sneak and take a
Oh
picture.
no, I'm planning on being sober that day because I don't know what's going to happen.
Do me a favor. Whatever you do,
Don't say it. Please
no.
don't say it. Don't say it. Not today.
No, all I'm going to say is whatever you do.
Whisper it to me.
No, whatever you do it in your room. Because I don't want nobody setting you up with no camera. Because I think a lot of these people think that you're a little vulnerable.
Nah.
Yeah, I think so.
I ain't that crazy.
Yeah, okay. Till you get that liquor in you.
Bye. Then they
Don't
gonna
let
come out.
nobody break
Oh
your
my God.
drink.
Don't let nobody 5 years from now say, when Kevin came to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm like, it could be true.
It could be.
It could be true. But I ain't doing nothing like that.
You
These
better-
motherfuckers are crazy.
Yeah, they are.
Like, come on.
That's why you can't buy me no drink. You can't bring me no drink. I don't want no drink. I don't drink.
Somebody gonna use this 20 years against me. I was saying, Like, we're young. We all have been guilty of touching stuff we shouldn't have been touching. But y'all, some of these celebrities, y'all going way too
Especially
far.
in the workplace.
Harvey Weinstein, you went way too far with Salma Hayek. Like, girl, I feel bad for her. All the stuff she was doing on that movie, all the research she did for that movie, and he was going to take it away from her and give it to somebody else. And then she was like, you know what, I'm going to lay with this woman. And she was throwing up and all of that stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. And I'm just tired of hearing, not tired, I'm not tired, it's just sad to hear all of these stories about how people have been done wrong by these men in Hollywood. All of y'all need to go.
Was the scene in the movie?
The lesbian scene, I never watched Frida. I know she was nominated.
Yeah, I never saw it.
I never seen it. But
I felt like at the time that Frida came out, she was a big enough
that
star.
was like 2002.
Yeah, she was a big enough star to say, listen.
But she wasn't on my radar. Not like a.
Well, she was on somebody's radar to be in an Oscar-nominated film.
2002. I mean, that was a hot time back in that time. What else? What movie? I don't even know what movie won. I know Nicole Kidman was trying to win the Oscar around that time. I think she finally won one in what, 2003. Yeah, she was in all them kind of movies. The Hours.
That's what she won for.
She was in a bunch of shit.
The Hours was good.
Nicole Kidman fell off too after she got that.
She did. But she's married to Keith Urban, so it's like she's getting that country music money.
Hey, and in the country music, they buy their music. Okay, she ain't got never worry about not having a check.
That's why they were in Target the other day too. They were pushing the cart in Target.
Yes,
because they're making that country music market money.
And speaking of people that work for offenders, Omarosa.
Yeah.
Well, hey, she like it. I don't.
Yeah.
She used to work under Donald Trump.
Used to.
And doing other things probably. I'm thinking.
Allegedly, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Allegedly. She's on her.
Oh yeah, she's checking everybody out. She's making a list and checking spots. Okay.
And I don't want us to be on that list. Not once, not twice, not thrice. So allegedly.
Allegedly doing favors. Let me stop. So I don't know what position she had at the White House. the liaison, something of the White House. I don't know what she was doing, but Omarosa no longer works there. Now she's claiming she has a job there until January 20th. But she is stepping down because she went on Good Morning America after it was revealed that she resigned. But then April Rhymes like, oh no, that bitch was fired, okay? And she had all the tea on how they had to drag her out the White House, how her and General Kelly was not getting along and everything. And April had all the goddamn tea. So then the next morning, Omarosa goes on Good Morning America. She interviews with Michael Strahan instead of Robin Roberts. And she started giving out all these excuses on why. Now, you know what? I kind of believe some of the stuff that Omarosa was saying.
Me too.
And if she puts out a book, I might want to read it because she definitely has the insights of what went on in that White House. And anytime you got the president thanking you for your services on Twitter, unlike everybody else that got fired, she knew something and he don't want her to get it out. Now, I don't know how much money he's going to give her, not to tell the real story, but I want to hear Omarosa's story. You know, and then they had the, last night we was watching, who was watching? We were, Anderson Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
With Paris Denora and Angela Rye. Now, I thought that they were going to have a, like, you know how they be fighting and stuff on the air. I thought it was going to be like that. But them two, they were talking about how the White House, there's no black people in the White House. And what's going on? Like, I don't understand why he says diverse with men and women and other races, but where are the black people?
There are none.
And they were saying that Omarosa was using her power to keep some of those black people out. So how much power did Omarosa have in the White House and why? And they both were trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
Because nobody really knew what she did.
Yeah. And how was she able to block black people from coming into the White House and getting jobs that can actually do some of those positions?
Because she wanted to be the head nigga in charge.
Yeah, well, you see with that letter, right out the goddamn door, you think you're above all the black people and they treat you just like you the same.
Just like you are.
Yeah. And you think you're above everybody. So nobody don't feel sorry for her.
No.
It's so bad for Omarosa. You got Robin Roberts coming out of character saying about Felicia. And I mean,
right.
She said in a very low tone. And went right on to the next story. I said, Robin, you better do that. But I hope she didn't get in trouble or have to apologize. I don't think she had to apologize. But come on.
Why would she have to apologize to her?
Because, you know, people might be right and say, oh, that's very unprofessional.
No, it's not.
Like that.
No, it's not. No. She got what she deserved. No black person in media or on social media or wherever feels sorry for her.
Yeah.
No one.
Yep. And you got a right. You are right in the White House. Now, if you would have quit during the Charlottesville protest, then I probably would have been like, all right, I can respect her. But you still stayed?
And thought that he did a good job too.
Yeah, on both sides. Really? You know what? You can kiss both sides. No, I'm not going to say that to her. Because she ain't do nothing to me. And Omarosa, she already knows she is fucked up with the black people.
Yeah.
Nobody is trying to hear what you have to say. You were in there, and what did you do for us? Y'all talk about what Obama did. What did you do for us, Obama, Omarosa?
And that was her job, the liaison.
You ain't do nothing to help strengthen.
On down, right?
Yeah. And you see how black people and black women in particular are voting Democratic. Like, I mean, it's important because somebody was saying nobody talks about the black man, but it's the black woman who, you know, to me.
Well, nobody talks about the black man because the black men are low turnout when it comes to voting.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, like let's keep it all the way real. And who said that? A black woman or a black man?
It probably was a black man. I can't remember who, because it was like, because you know they said it was 98% of black women voted for Doug Jones, and he had 93% of black men vote for him. I still think that's a high percentage.
Yeah, but it was still more black women who voted for him than black men.
Yeah, I want to know how many black men actually went out versus the black woman. And we already know the percentage of who voted for who, but how much more women voted? Because I can't even get some of these people around here to go out there and vote. You know, or just talking about voting. People don't really be interested. And, you know, I thought about it because I'm like, back when I was like 24, 25, I really didn't care about the politics of it all. Like, I watched TV only like during election time.
Until you met me.
No. I mean, I was like in it, but then I started watching CNN, but then I really got into MSNBC. And back at MSNBC time, Keith Olbermann was there. And he said like the worst person in the world, some shit like that. But I really got into it. And I'm like, we really need to know what's going on because people can just make up laws and stuff. But when you came aboard and we really started talking about it, I really, really, really got into it, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it's like, now I can talk about politics. Politics something that, I wasn't talking about no damn politics. I'm worrying about who's on top of the charts and who not.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like,
why
do I care about where Janet Jackson's at?
Don't do that. Not if it took Beyonce 8 years to get back to number one.
And she's still the queen.
And it's not even her song.
And she's still the queen.
She's alright.
And she's still the queen.
She's alright.
And she's still the queen. And the same circles of her.
Not in the Taylor Swift world. Not in the Taylor Swift.
We're not talking about Taylor Swift.
I'm just kidding. Bitch, y'all know I love Beyonce.
Taylor Swift and Janet any day.
Well, and you know that. That's fine. But Janet
and you know
Beyonce
that.
Any day.
Well, listen here.
And you know
and
that.
Beyonce will keep right the fuck on up with her. And you know that.
I mean, she's going to try.
No, she's not going to try. She is. You read information twice, so you know.
I know. She's a hard worker. It takes her all those hours to learn how to do one step, bitch. That's why she be there all day. They ain't got time for all that.
And she ain't have to cancel a tour not once. Not once, not twice.
How many times did Janet cancel on this tour, this new tour? 0. She ain't canceled not one show. She said Houston.
She had no choice. She already had to pay.
Yeah. She said Houston, y'all was
a few years ago. What did she remember? A few years ago.
Remember that's a few years ago.
Remember Remember you was the president of the fan club. Okay. And she canceled on y'all for no reason.
Right.
For no reason.
I don't know what she was going on with her life.
Yeah, we don't either.
But I tell you one thing.
She doesn't either.
I tell you one thing.
Because she never told nobody.
I got my money back. And
yeah, I bet.
Getting back my 25 times. Like, I don't like that building fee shit. If I pay my coin
that's right, tell
and I get a refund,
I want all my money. All my money. Don't tell me you're going to keep the building fee. No. Well, what are you keeping the building fee for when the artist didn't even show the fuck up?
Okay, I want all of my money.
So who's the building fee for? The next artist?
I don't know. It's kind of like a church, the building fund for the upkeep of the building. But no, I want my money back. But shout out to Beyonce.
But why do I have to give you $25 of building fee?
Yeah.
And the artist doesn't even come.
I hate building fee. Because why don't y'all just include everything in the ticket price?
Right.
Because if I'm
I ain't never had to pay no building fee.
Huh? Yeah, it's always there. They slide it in there. They give you the price, they give you the tax, and then it's a building fee. And now...
Well, you know why I never had to pay attention to the building fee?
Why?
Because my artist never canceled.
Hey, well, you know what? Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it, you know?
So I never had to pay attention.
Jen only canceled
my
one of my shows.
Artist always came.
She only canceled one of my shows.
Even when she was sick, she came. Even in the rain.
And
She
bitch,
came.
I was over it.
When?
Oh yeah, I'm talking about that was 10 years ago. Yeah, that was
Oh, you
almost
remember.
10 years. Oh yeah, I remember. I will never forget that.
No, that wasn't 10 years ago. That was
2008.
Yeah.
And I was like, bitch, I done bought this gold circle seat. It was $250. And I'm like, within the first 12 rows, I'm like, yes. Bitch, cancer. And I mean, I love the stage design and everything.
But back to Omarosa.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Were we talking to her?
No, we weren't. We were talking about, I don't know, we were talking about tickets and stuff. That's just free, we could free for all it now. So, yeah, about Omarosa, where we was going. Oh, I don't know, you threw me off. But Disney bought 21st Century Fox, their entertainment library, for, what is it, 50 billion. How much was that? I think it was probably worth more than that. $50 billion? No, it had to be worth more than that.
What would you do for $50 billion?
$52 billion.
Got your sofa.
$52.4 billion.
What would you do for $52.4 billion?
I don't. First of all, that's way too much money to have.
Okay, that's way too much.
And too much to do.
You
to
can't get
money.
that nasty, can you?
We can all get real nasty for $52 million, but you got to do $52 billion worth of work to be even worth to be paid that fucking much. $52.4 billion. You gotta suck a whole town and fuck a whole town, and I'm talking about Texas size. And you gotta do everything, and you can't. And you better get every last drop. Not for $54 billion.
Let me tell you something.
You gotta have $54 billion mouth and whatever. If you gonna get $54 billion, and there's people out here doing shit with
$20.
You know what? Yeah, $20, because they don't know they work. I just need $20.
And they be going to town.
Yeah, and they be like, do you know, like, because I ain't gonna lie, you be on them apps, they be like, I only need $20. No, bitch, first of all, I don't even know you, and I ain't paying for nothing. Put all this free shit out here, and you want me to pay you? First of all, you don't even know your work. Your talents is only $20. Bitch, I want somebody talent who's worth way more than that.
But you're not paying.
I'm not, but I'm saying if I was to pay. Because, if I'm not married by 60, somebody going to be getting paid. And put the money right there on the nightstand. And you go ahead about your day.
Listen,
and I'll see you next month.
If you give me $52 billion,
$52 billion.
You ain't never got work about me showing back up here.
Bitch, you want to show up the 54th in line. That's what I'm saying.
We'll have a whole new building. Playing with me.
Y'all can buy the whole strip.
Okay?
54.
Playing with me. The church will be named after me.
St. Michael's.
Bitch! And I'll have my own row. No, you can't say that. No, you can't. Okay? $52 billion.
Man, Disney is about that coin. So they own the rights to Family Guy, The Simpsons, everything that's entertainment from Fox, 21st Century Fox. They own now any TV show that's been on NBC, but it's produced by 21st Century Fox. They own it. They got a whole list of it.
They can own me for all that.
Yeah, 52.4. Do you want to be owned?
Listen, for $52.4 billion, you can own me, disown me, hurt me, burn me, turn me inside out.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's your femininity.
Oh! That is a lot of fucking money.
That's a lot of work.
Woo!
But I will get it done.
Baby. That's a lot. I'm just happy for Disney. Disney is going to end up owning everything. And that's why Disney is leaving Netflix. Because they're like, you know what? Thank you, Netflix, but no, thank you.
Well, I don't watch nothing Disney on Netflix anyway.
We're gonna. I watched Beauty and the Beast. I didn't like the live action. I like the original with Belle walking down the street and singing a gas down and all of that shit. I didn't like it. I fell asleep on it, actually. It was that bad. But you know,
it wasn't bad. I liked it.
You know what I watched that I missed the whole season? I watched last night. Greenleaf.
Oh yeah, I back up. But this new season you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That lady made something, ain't she?
Yes. I love her. But woo, Miss LaToya Luckett.
She's some no. Don't say nothing because I'm just up to the part when we trying to figure out why the fuck she's there. Yeah. So don't say nothing. Because I was trying to figure out where she coming from. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I figured that.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
Yeah. I can imagine.
And then they got the little girl and the
don't say nothing. Don't say nothing else. Yeah, because I can imagine.
Oh, but if y'all got time, go on Netflix and watch Greenleaf. It is so good.
I'm gonna start. Yeah.
It is so good. And
see, I like to binge watch, so I like to let it. And then I go. Yeah.
There's like, are you still here? Yes, bitch, I'm still here.
Are you still here? Am I still here? Yeah. Where else would I go?
You still watching?
Yeah.
I hate when they do that, but. You know, it's good. And if y'all didn't get a chance, I was telling you why She's Gotta Have It. Check it out. I might watch on the plane the original She's Gotta Have It, but I might be asleep. I don't got time.
Well, the flight's not that long.
Yeah, it's only like an hour and a half. I don't know why it's 2 hours now to get to Atlanta from Philly, because back in my time...
I thought it was always 2 hours.
No, it used to be like sometimes a little over an hour and 10 minutes. Now
from here to Atlanta on a plane? Really?
Yeah. Like, that's when I was buying, when you could go to Atlanta, a round trip ticket was like $108.
Yeah, that's Air Train. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
I never forget that night. I don't know if you remember, this was, oh my goodness, this was, Jesus. This probably was in 2012. So that was like 5 years ago. And when the Air Train had that special, and it was round trip, and I think it was only for like $100, and I was here. But for some odd reason, I needed to do it when I got home. I don't know if I didn't have my card with me. And I remember I said, well, I gotta leave before, and I didn't have, I don't know if I was driving at the time or I didn't have a car at the time. I don't think I had my car at the time. And I went home, and I left here and I went home, and I remember when I got off the train, it was a complete blackout in my neighborhood. The power was out. Oh, I was gonna go home and do it online. And I said, bitch, if this power don't come back on before 12 midnight, I mean, the whole neighborhood was blacked out. I said, what the fuck? But baby, that power came back on. I got that ticket. I miss Air Train and those specials. They used to have all those good specials.
Yeah. Damn, Southwest be trying. I mean, because you know they bought Air Train. But they always be having deals when I don't have no money for the damn.
Or when I don't plan on going no damn.
Yeah. It's kind of like when, like, Beyonce or somebody come out with goddamn tickets, like, the commercial come on, bitch, tickets gonna sell tomorrow.
Yeah,
why would y'all do that?
Yeah, like, hello, wait, yeah. Damn.
They always be trying it. So, this net neutrality thing. People are upset. I'm upset. I don't like it. I don't think that it's ever going to go through. I like the internet open and free. It gives internet service providers such as AT&T, Comcast, and maybe Verizon, where you live at. It's only a limited amount of internet service providers now. Before, it used to be all of these different internet companies out there, but now you don't have that. So if you have the internet, you got to take TV, phone, internet with whatever cable company it is in your area. What this does is it gives companies that they want to work with, or if they don't like, they can slow down the speed to different websites and speed up access to, it can speed up the internet speed for, like, if they got a deal with Netflix, it could be the highest speed, right. Or if you try to do a deal with Hulu, it could be a little bit slow and stuff like that. Or they can charge you for different stuff. But I don't think that's really going to happen. Or they can block access to different websites.
Well, we said the same thing about Donald Trump.
Yeah, but I mean,
again, anything's possible, Kevin.
But you know what? The power of the people are much stronger. If people start to notice that the internet service provider are doing this, I mean, as much as we love the internet, but if everyone cancels their internet subscription,
but ain't nobody gonna do that because this is a time when you need the internet.
Yeah, people not gonna allow this to go.
Because you gotta think about it, people don't go to the library no more. No. So you need the internet.
Yeah.
So it could go down because, like you said, there's not even that many internet providers out there. So it's like, we got you. And then on top of that, it could very well happen because, you said the power of the people, but the power of the people was strong in 2016.
Yeah, the power of the people was strong and
he still got in the way out.
The power of the people was strong to try to tell the FCC not to vote that way, and the person that Donald Trump appointed to the FCC chair, he worked his way into reversing Obama. It's like they want to reverse everything that Obama did. Now, they worked hard to keep the internet open and free. Why would you try to charge people if they want to visit different websites and the internet company can speed up their speed or slow it down based on where you're going or charging. Now, I don't think they're going to charge you $2. Still, people saying they're going to charge you to search on Google. No, I don't think it's going to work like that.
As much as I search on Google, you know what? And you know what's so crazy talking about searching on Google? Last night I had such bad gas. I mean, my gas was so bad last night.
That you had to Google search?
I Googled fart.
No.
Trying to figure out what causes farts because my gas was so bad.
Why don't you just get like a Pepto?
It was too late at night. It woke me up out of my sleep. I said, what is going on? And I laid there for a few minutes.
And
I just pulled my phone up and I said, what is causing all this gas? Look, if you don't believe me, look. I'll show you. So you know I'm telling the truth.
Oh, you keep saved searches of what you can. What's that say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you just Google for it?
Because I couldn't think of the actual name of it.
You know, some people like when you fart, you know?
I don't like that. Yes, there's a channel on YouTube like that. I came across it one day and I was totally disgusted. There's a YouTube channel that they like when people fart. And I think that's totally just. I watched a few videos and I was just like, this is not for real. This can't be.
Yeah, some men like it too. They want you to fart on them.
Have somebody ever actually did
that? No. But I'm talking
about. How do you
men
know some men like that?
Huh? Oh, because I've seen it.
You hear me?
I've seen it. Oh. And I've heard about it. People have.
You seen that in person?
Not with men, but I've heard about it.
No, I'm saying you've seen it in person.
I've seen it on video.
Like a porn?
Yeah. People got fart fetish. You got foot fetishes, fart fetishes, fetish.
Did you watch the whole video?
I don't remember. This is a long time ago, but I know about it. People got.
You don't remember if you watched the whole video of somebody?
I don't remember.
Did it turn you on?
Why would I get turned on by it?
Why did you watch?
Did you get turned on by looking at that man effing that doll?
No, hell no. Hell no. I said, let me save this video because nobody's gonna believe me. Nobody's gonna believe me when I tell them this guy was having sex with a Build-A-Bear. What the fuck is the matter with people? And he was into it. And I was like,
and then trying, no, that is nasty.
But you got some. You're right, there are. But farting is just a little too.
Way too much.
Yeah, like why would you get turned on by somebody farting?
Yeah. And shout out to Doug Jones. I ain't gonna lie. Like I told y'all the other day on the web stream, I thought that he wasn't gonna win.
Yeah, I think we all thought that.
The power of the people, they came out and said no, 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 no. And this is just going to give us more ammunition for 2018. You see how they're trying to pass this tax bill and everyone is saying how bad this tax bill is. And it doesn't benefit the middle class. It only benefits the wealthy and all of these businesses. And they won't. What I'm not liking is that they're not even trying to like have meetings with the Democrats. Let's talk about this together before passing a tax bill that people don't even know what's in it.
Well, see, their argument is, when people say that, their argument is, well, Barack Obama did the same thing with Obamacare. He just rushed it out, and we didn't have the chance to really look over it. So they're always going to play tit for tat. Like that's just how they are. They play tit for tat, and as long as it's benefiting them and the people that are supporting them, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Like, look how they were supporting Roy Moore.
Yeah.
An alleged pedophile.
Yeah, and I want everybody to remember that in 2018.
Remember that in 2018 and remember that in 2020. That you guys were the party that was supporting an alleged pedophile.
Yeah, he ain't gonna like that, because if Donald Trump runs again, that's gonna
be every ad. He's gonna run again. Why wouldn't he run again? He already won.
He gotta make it there. First of all, he gotta make it to 20.
He's not gonna resign. So we need to stop. They need to stop with this. Oh, Donald Trump needs to resign because of these accusations. He's never going to resign.
Tom Steyer, you are wasting your money. I don't know who you are, but I see you every night on MSNBC and CNN.
He's not going to resign.
NeedToImpeach.com.
Yeah. Now, and impeaching is a little bit different than resigning. But the only thing is, with the impeachment, all of the Republicans in Congress would have to get on board with that. That's not going to happen. Donald Trump is not going to resign.
Unless they find out something real bad against the president.
They're going to still make an excuse for it.
If he fires.
What's worse than him saying that he likes to grab women by the pussy without them saying that he can do it? Hello! Yeah. And then him saying that when he was the owner of Miss America, he was walking to the back dressing rooms without no permission while they was getting dressed. What's worse than that?
Yeah, remember he said he didn't know he didn't know the women, and then CNN put out all the receipts of how he know them. Oh no, he was talking about the women that were at the press conference. Oh, really? You're lying. Stop lying. Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
What was you going to tell me about her? And I told you to wait till we got
Oh
upstairs.
yeah, the apple pie.
No,
her, you know her and April Ryan, they be having their little thing sometime. Well, I'll give y'all the backstory right quick. On Thanksgiving, Sarah Huckabee Sanders posted a picture of a pecan pie saying that she made it. But
yeah,
it looked like
it was something that
it looked like you
Google
just found,
search.
yeah, a stock photo. So this time during the White House Christmas party today, she presented
a pecan pie.
With a pecan pie, and it was wrapped up and everything. Now I don't know if she ate it, but I did see the pictures. They were smiling and stuff like that. But April really don't fuck with them like that.
No.
So why would you bring me a pie? Because you could have did anything to this pie.
Yeah, I'm sure she saw it.
Oh, I'm sure she didn't eat it.
Yeah, I'm sure, no, she didn't eat that. And you better not. I'd have gave it right back. I took that picture and said, here you go. Oh boy.
Yeah. And Jada Pinkett went off about Tiffany Haddish not being nominated for a Golden Globe for this year, for next year's award ceremony. That's going to be on January 7th. And she was saying that the Hollywood Foreign Press refused to look at the film, and she was just going off. And it's like, Jada, listen, don't fuck this up for Tiffany, because she's becoming a household name. People are starting to catch on. She done hosted SNL. She's on everybody's couch. She tells amazing stories. She done had her own Showtime special in the first year of me even hearing about her. Like, I've seen her before, but I didn't know her. And she is doing her damn thing. She's getting snubbed just like how everybody else gets snubbed. And no, it's not
just
right.
like how she's gotten snubbed in the past. So she's used to it.
No, it's not right. But let this girl live her life. And she got a book out too. Like, Tiffany is fucking doing it. She is dipping it and doing it, and she's becoming a name. And don't let this, like, this one thing, like, yeah, you want to say what you want to say, Jada, but okay, she's gonna be all right. She is winning. She done been on The View. She done been on all the late night talk shows. She done been on Ellen. Ellen done gave her a goddamn car, or let her rent a car or some shit. Saturday Night Live. Now she's gonna be presenting at these award shows. She is gonna be fine. She is in these white people's mouths and mind, because now they're like, we gotta put her in this movie. Y'all done had the #1 grossing movie of the year. Yes, even Girls Trip should have been nominated for something, but it didn't happen. But look how much money y'all made. Now they're seeing that, oh, black girl comedies, they can make so much money. We need to stop doing these dumb films and put these black girls in the movies.
Because to me, it feels like she's fighting more for other people getting a job than her.
Yeah, and this camera's fucking her. I don't know. But Jada, don't fuck this up for Tiffany. Tiffany, keep doing the damn thing.
Right. When the last time Jada was in something?
Girls Trip. Oh. Y'all have a good weekend.
I didn't see Girls Trip, so I don't know. I don't know. No, I didn't see it. You know I don't know.